I'm Chris with Review.com, and we're here with the Cuisinart ICE 45 soft serve ice cream machine for your home. It's also known as the Cuisinart Mix-It-In. And the reason for that is you get these cool compartments over here on the left side where you can put your mix-ins. So we have sprinkles, dry Oreo cookies that I chopped up, and Snickers bars. So the way it works is you take this top piece off, and that's where the churning apparatus is. And hopefully, in the meantime, you've had this frozen drum in your freezer all night. And once it's good and frozen, you plop it in, put the churner back on top, turn it on. I don't know if you can see, but there's a hole in the top of this, and that's where you're going to pour your ice cream base. You wait 12 to 15 minutes, and after that, dispense with this lever, and your soft serve ice cream will start coming out. While that's happening, you can pull out 1, 2, or all 3 of these tabs to just flood your ice cream with all sorts of toppings, and they'll be incorporated into the ice cream, just like ice cream parlor. It's awesome. One of the things that you might not know about making ice cream is that it actually takes a little bit of skill. This needs to churn in here to take on the consistency of ice cream, but if you churn it too long, it starts to take on the consistency and taste of butter. So at about 12 to 15 minutes of churning, you're going to want to check your soft serve ice cream. At that point, it's going to be a little watery, but you don't want to let it go until you get that perfect soft serve consistency, because by then it's going to be soft serve butter. Don't do that. I made that mistake. We're just going to make a crazy peanut chocolate ice cream using the Cuisinart Mix-It-In. We're just going to use the simple chocolate ice cream recipe that actually comes with the Mix-It-In. This is 2/3 of a cup of dark cocoa, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. This is 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and I'm just going to bust these up until there's no more lumps. So this is a cup of milk, 2 cups of heavy cream, and there's no reason not to put the vanilla extract in right now either. Stir it gently till it's smooth. So you don't want to over-whisk this and start the churning process too early. We don't want to introduce air into the ice cream base at this point. Oh my god, it tastes amazing. It was the best day of my life. I'm just going to totally store this in the fridge for as long as I want while we work with the Mix-It-In and get that ready. Okay, so the best thing to do when you want to take your raw mix-ins and put them into the containers is actually just to use a spoon or a funnel if you have one. I don't. Got our peanuts next, and I just busted these up in a food processor. And finally, our frozen Reese's Cups. You don't want to use anything too sticky, that's why I froze these, because there's sort of a gear mechanism down here that needs to move the toppings actually into your ice cream, and it can become jammed if you use something with a lot of caramel or a lot of peanut butter in this case. So, all right, it's time to make ice cream. So all I've done now is I've taken this frozen drum out of the freezer. I had it in there for 12 hours at least. I actually had it in overnight. You can tell it's ready because when you shake it, it's not going to make any noise. That's how you know that the sort of ice pack materials in here are frozen solid. Open up the top. Drum clicks into place. Churner clicks into place. It's on. Remember this ice cream base? We're just going to pour it directly into the churning drum through this nice little window up here. I haven't even filled the drum halfway because the ice cream is going to expand as it churns. I'm going to set the timer for 12 minutes. And that's the first time I'm going to check on this. You can just walk away now. So now that I've looked in and determined that the ice cream looks good, and I even tasted a little bit to make sure it tastes good, I stopped the churning. That's important because if I continue to do it, we all know, it'll turn to butter. Unfortunately, the mix-ins only dispense when the product is churning, so once I want that ice cream, I'm going to have to just turn it a little bit more. There's only one on-off switch. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, the ultimate peanut chocolate ice cream. I'm going to turn the churner back on and start dispensing. Here we go. watch it. So, the ultimate chocolate peanut butter ice cream. Chris with Review.com, and we're here with the Cuisinart ICE 45 soft serve ice cream machine for your home. It's also known as the Cuisinart Mix-It-In. And the reason for that is you get these cool compartments over here on the left side where you can put your mix-ins. So we have sprinkles, dry Oreo cookies that I chopped up, and Snickers bars. So the way it works is you take this top piece off, and that's where the churning apparatus is. And hopefully, in the meantime, you've had this frozen drum in your freezer all night. And once it's good and frozen, you pop it in,